Hello traders, Forex here and welcome to this brand new video. So guys, this is actually my very first YouTube video. So if you're interested in this sort of content, do well to smash the like button and subscribe. Alright, so without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, so we are gonna be looking at some Forex pairs that might be tradable in the coming week. So before that, let's actually take a look at the US dollar index. Okay. All right, so this is the DXY on the monthly time frame. You can see that we are actually in an uptrend, and what we are having currently is a retracement, which I believe has come to its climax. All right, which I believe has actually ended, and now we should be seeing some rally, to the upside. From the monthly time frame, what do we have? We had this bullish engulfing on the monthly time frame, and the bullish engulfing is actually happening where it's happening on a major support level. All right, it's happening on a major support level. It was a previous resistance level turned support. So what this bullish engulfing on the monthly time frame is actually telling us that, okay, yes, the bulls are actually in the market. The bulls are in the market and the market is ready to move. Now let's draw our Fibonacci 2, and let's see what we currently have here. Now, as you can see here, the 50%, the 50% to 61%. Okay, let's just say the golden zone actually aligns with the resistance level. All right, because it's not a single level, it's actually a zone, right? It's a zone, right? So let's just say the 50% actually aligns with the support, guys. I'm so sorry about that, the support. So this is actually my very first video, so I'm kind of nervous, and yeah, so it's actually sitting on a support, and we can see this bullish engulfing. So let me just not waste so much time there and move on to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we can see there's not much to see here, but you can see a lot of bullish candles, and we saw a bearish candle in the upper week, and this week that just ended, we had this pin bar or whatever. This is telling us that the bears are in the market at the moment. All right, because the market actually opened here and then came up and then came back down. The market came back down here and closed with a very tiny body, and it has a long wick at the top. So that's actually telling us that, okay, yes, the bears are in the market. So let's just go to the daily time frame to see what we have here. Now let me just go straight to the point what I'm expecting for next week. If we draw our Fibonacci level from here to here, I expect the market to actually come here, but take note, the market might not reach here before taking off. The market can actually just consolidate, keep consolidating here, and then just rally. But we can see that the market actually respected this level. It respected this previous support. If we look left, you can see that it was a previous support resistance here, and then expected it, and then trying to retrace. What I believe I believe it's a retracement. All right, I believe it is a retracement. So I believe the market is actually still in an uptrend, and so yeah, that's that for USD. So let's look at GBPUSD. All right, so on the monthly time frame, we can see that the GBPUSD is in a downtrend. All right, GBPUSD is in a downtrend, and we are currently at this major resistance level. So let's move on to the weekly time frame to see what we have here. Now on the weekly time frame, we can see a double top. All right, we see a double top on the weekly time frame, and this is actually telling us that, okay, yes, the bears are in the market. The bears are in the market. All right, this is telling us the bears are in the market. And don't forget, the double top is actually happening at a major resistance level. Now let's move on to the daily time frame to see what we have here. All right, we can see here, I know a lot of people won't agree with me with the way I drew this trend line, but whatever. So all right, so as we can see here, we had this break of the trend line, and when we have a break of trend line, what do we expect? We expect the market to actually take out the liquidity of the trend line. Now I've been waiting for this break. All right, I've been waiting for this break of this consolidation of this range market, and then we finally had this break. But then what happened? News came in, and then at this level I was actually expecting the market to actually come here, but then I actually took a loss on here. I took a loss because I had everything in place. It was a really nice trade. It was a really nice setup. So as you can see, I drew my fib level. Oh, sorry, I drew my I drew my fib level from this swing high to the swing low, and the 50% actually aligns with this resistance. I was calling it a resistance because we actually broke out of it. We broke out of it. So it was a resistance for me, and I was expecting the market to actually respect it, but then it was a really nice setup, and everything was cool, but then the market did its thing, and so now what am I actually expecting from this? What am I expecting from this pair next week? I will be looking for GBPUSD to either come back and break this level again, all right, before even saying, okay, I want to short this market. And if not, if we see a break of this structure, of this weekly structure, if we see a break of this structure, then that is another story entirely, all right. But what I'm expecting is, I believe the market will respect this. I believe the market will respect this major resistance, and still come back down. That is my bias for the moment. So I think that's that for GBPUSD. So let's see AUDUSD. Now AUDUSD also, this is actually the daily time frame. All right, this is the daily time frame. So I don't want to just let me just quickly brief it. And so we can see that we are currently we came out of a major resistance, all right. And then on the daily time frame, what we have here on the daily time frame, we see that we broke out of this trend line, all right. We broke out of this trend line, and then I was expecting the markets, during this consolidation, I was expecting the market to break and then give me a retest, but then the market did not give me a retest. So after this massive pull towards the downside, after this massive tank, I was expecting a retracement or something, just to give me an entry. So I had placed, because of this, looking left, you see that, okay, yes, this is actually a resistance. It is now a resistance level. So I was expecting the market. So I actually placed my sell limit and everything. So my stop loss was, at a little bit above this, the wick of this previous daily candle. So, but now what am I expecting in next week from this pair? Let's check the 4 hour time frame. Now, what I'm gonna be expecting is this. The market might actually not get to this level again, all right. The market might not get to this level again, and if I see something like this, or something like this, I just go zoom in probably to the hourly time frame, so I'm gonna be, let me just delete this. So if you can see this, something like this, if you can see a break and retest of this level, then you can actually go. But take note of this level that I drew. Now let's go to the daily time frame and check it out. Now this is actually this is a level that has been holding. It held throughout this, this range market, and then also the market respected it here too. So we need to be careful of this level too. All right, we need to be careful. But overall, the AUDUSD is still bearish. AUDUSD is still bearish after this break of the the 4 hour range. You can actually short the market if you want, but you might as well wait for the touch of this trend line to do something. But whatever, my sell limit is still intact. I'm just gonna wait till next week, and if I don't see anything, and then I might just have to close it. So let's check out let's see GBPJPY. I'm not sure about this, but okay, let's see the weekly time frame. Okay, yes, this is GBPJPY on the weekly time frame. On the monthly time frame, you can actually see that the market broke out of this massive downward movement, out of this trend line. And then on the weekly time frame, we can see that the market broke out of this this previous resistance turned support, and then the market tanked here, and I think this was probably a news release or something, I don't know. So, and then the market kept started respecting hits here. Now let's move on to the daily time frame to see what we have here. Now on the daily time frame, we had this, the market respected this level, and then we had this range bound market, and then we finally broke out of here, and I was able to take a trade here. I took, it was a 1 to 4 RR. I took 50% of my position at this supply level. I took 50% of my position, and then the remaining 50% actually came back to hit my break even. So it was a win-win for me. So now this market is actually telling me a lot of things, right? It's actually telling me two things, right? Telling me that, okay, yes, I'm going down. It's also telling me that I'm going up, but I'm actually favoring the upside than the downside. Now look at this. This is a trend line, right? We're here to break this trend line, and normally this is the third touch of the trend line, but now we had the fourth touch of some sort. I'm not sure, but this is kind of we are still below. We are still in the trend line. The market can still respect the trend line. All right. Now, if the market is actually respecting the trend line, it is going to just tank down, right? And now look at this. Look at this inner trend line. We had this inner trend line like this, and the market broke out of this trend line also, right? Market broke out of this trend line and telling us that, okay, yes, we can actually come to take out this liquidity, but then I'm still favoring the upside, because on the weekly time frame we can see that the market is still above this level, right? The market is bullish on the weekly time frame. The market is actually bullish on the weekly time frame. Also note, the market, we are yet to break this this previous resistance turned support. We are yet to break it. Until we break it, before I accept that we are bearish on this pair. So now what I'm expecting from this pair is this. I just want to see something like this. If we can have a rally and then a retracement, then I'm gonna take this trade. All right, what I'll be expecting will just be, if the market actually rallies up, I'll just draw my fib level, and then just draw my fib level. What I'll be expecting will be something like this, a break of this trend line to long the market. So that's the end of today's video. That's the end of today's video. So if you guys actually are interested in this sort of content, if you guys like the way I analyze the market, do well to smash the like button and subscribe for your boy. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay good, stay true to your trading plan, and never ever be in a rush to enter a trade. So guys, make sure you drink a lot of water, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.